What was that? You said you want me to show you every single one of my perfumes and give you my honest review? Absolutely. So, I guess I should kind of go oldest to newest, huh? Well, let's be real. Before there was ever perfume for me, there was body mist, like many of us. And the specific body mist I was addicted to throughout all of middle school, pink sugar. Pink sugar is a smell akin to cotton candy or sickly sweet caramel. What's another? It's not without depth, but the depth is limited. It's a delightful smell when you want to be a marshmallow walking around. It's great. But as you can see from how full this bottle is, I don't really use it very often anymore. But I love pink sugar. Love it. Will always love it. Has a special place in my heart. I go to a couple candle places where you can make your own candle, and they all have a pink sugar scent. So it must be some kind of accord, a common accord, and this is about as simple as it gets. I think it's just that note. They don't add a single other thing. Maybe vanilla, if we're lucky. I don't know. Oh, if I scoot over, I can reach. Okay. Sorry, I'm too excited. I'm going to have a lot of fun doing this because perfume is one of my favorite things ever, obviously. So, pardon me. But, I suppose the one I moved on to as soon as I realized I was supposed to wear real perfume and not just body mist. This was a little bold for high school, but, Tom Ford Velvet Orchid was my poison of choice. You can't really see the label because it's reflecting, but it's a nice mirror, gold mirror finish, and the bottle is nice and heavy for how small it is. You can see that it actually is partially clear, but the color is to protect the scent. I don't know if people know this, but clear glass get light struck by the scent changes because of the UV rays. So this is to protect the scent. So this is a really nice bottle. This scent is kind of like Coca-Cola, or how would I describe Velvet Orchid? Orchid in this context being vanilla, because vanilla is an orchid. I don't know if you're aware, but the velvet part, it's very rich, it's creamy, but in a chocolatey way, and kind of plummy, almost like a wine scent about it. So I got a note of there. Don't worry about it, my camera's on that side. What can I do? Someday I will get an actual camera. That day is not today. I don't know, I wore this for most of high school once I bought it. I think I had 2 bottles for all of high school. This might be the second one, and I never replaced it, so I'm sure if I bought it now, here's the secret. Perfume companies are cheap these days, and they change their scents, they change their formulas. They're so cheap. I'm gonna talk about this replica too. I'm sure if I bought it today, it would not smell nearly as good as it did when I bought it years and years and years ago. So as soon as I got to college, I realized I had to change my scent because I didn't want to walk around smelling like a high schooler anymore. And there was something almost overly mature about that scent. I wanted something, and overly feminine. I wanted something more androgynous. So I picked up Replica's Jazz Club before it was cool. And again, now that it's so popular, now that it's so in demand, they can't keep up with their old formula, so they change it on us. I've had so many different versions of this, not this bottle, but smaller ones I've replaced it with. They don't smell nearly as good. The original scent was like a caramel, vanilla, no, it led with smoke and bourbon and leather. It's very masculine in that way, but then it's sweet with the vanilla and the caramel. So it's not, but it's not fruity at all. No fruit, no flower to this. It's described as a male fragrance. I think that's bold. I think it's definitely, there's plenty of types of guys, but I think a lot of women wear this. I'm not a woman, so I wouldn't know. Whatever, I'm not gonna talk about that part. There's no such thing as a male and a female scent. That's it. Okay. So there's gonna be noises like that, just so you know. Not a ton of them. I'm going to minimize it, but just so you know. Where do we go from there? Jeez. It's kind of harder to track after that point. Might just have to go across the... Okay, well actually, I know one jumping off point. It's a pretty recent addition to my rotation. That's the word I was looking for. Pretty recent addition to my rotation. This is Torn Henry Rose. If you like Tom Ford Velvet Orchid and you don't like how it's changed, give this a little try, because I think it smells so, it's like a perfect dupe for how it used to smell. And by used to, I mean I've only smelled the recent version like in store. I haven't, like I said, I haven't rebought it, but I know for a fact that it would not be the same formula. So this is a gorgeous reproduction, and it's not nearly as expensive, and I think it's more open about the ingredients as well, which I am always a fan of. I have, let's see here. There's a pen in here, don't worry about it. Well, then I got some other replica ones. I know I got some of these after that. Bubble bath, I do put on at night after I've taken a bath. I generally don't wear this out during the day because the throw time, the amount of scent you get, minimal. It is a week. This is body mist masquerading as a bit. It's probably an eau de toilette. It's probably not even an eau de parfum. Let's be real, because it's just not. It doesn't pack a punch. It smells like coconut milk and soap and a little bit of lavender and kind of a skin scent, but weaker than the other three. Maybe a white musk if you're feeling nosy about it, nosy about the nose, but I would discern the coconut and the lavender and the soap. The lavender not being part of the soap smell. The soap smell smells bubbly. You lather it up. I don't know how to describe it. It's amazing. I just described it. I do know how. This one, I also know I got, I think while I was branching out with Replica. This is On a Date, which is a kind of a wine smell. Kind of a, I actually barely remember. Let me go to, just in the air with. Yeah, it smells floral and sweet and fruity, like, you know, a date, a romantic date. very accurate name. Replica, if they've got one thing right, it's the names. That is, whew, that's strong. It kind of, if you were to critique on a date, if you were to describe what could be bad about it, it kind of smells like Febreze. But that's me bullying Replica because they're too big and I like beating down the man, you know. Speaking of the man, Nest, New York, overpriced as fuck. Please don't. Save yourself the trouble. It's really not worth it. We'll get to that. I was looking for pure rose scent, so eventually got this, but I don't know, for some reason I bought this first, the Indian Jasmine. I do love jasmine tea, but this does not smell like the jasmine of jasmine tea. I was gonna offer it to you to smell, but alas. It's kind of like a almost like a banana smell. If you're stupid. It's like so tropical and it's unbelievably sweet for a jasmine. I think kind of a dry floral. No, this is like juicy fruit jasmine. Grape jasmine. I don't understand it. And then we have Turkish rose. This is what I was really gunning for all along, I know. And as you can see, I mean, it does really go on slow because it's a rollerball and it's an oil, so it doesn't gush out at all. But so I've used this quite a bit, but especially since I got it way after that one. It's jammy. It's very, like I said, like this one's very sugary. That's the problem with a lot of these perfume companies is they know that people that are younger want to buy them, so they try to make sure they don't smell too mature, which means sweeter to a lot of companies, to a lot of people. Now, is that really necessary? I say no. There's plenty of smells that are young and fresh that aren't sweet. Yeah, old people don't walk around smelling like a cucumber. Do you find cucumber perfume? No, you don't. So, I've bullied Nest. I had their Balinese coconut. Not worth writing all about. I've bullied Nest enough. Let's get back to Replica. No, I'm gonna stay in here. Is there any reason to? Because all of these are kind of separate. I actually don't know if I have anything else from Commodity, so I'll talk about this first. This is Velvet Commodity, the expressive version. I believe that means it's stronger. This is really strong. That's a good way to describe it. Expressive. It's kind of like the same rose smell as this Turkish rose, where it's a dark rose smell, very rich, but it's more mixed with another green smell and something definitively papery. I don't know how to, but that might just be this brand. I've heard mixed reviews about their other scents, so I haven't ordered other ones. But actually, no, we had Gold, the one that's supposed to smell like toffee or whatever. No, that was not good. We finished it, but it wasn't good. That's because I gave it to my partner and he finished his perfumes like, I'm conservative with them. I'm trying to make sure they last forever because I'm scared of the formula changing. And he's like, spray it on, spray it on, spray it on. And then, let's see here. Do I have another Else Brooklyn available? I have at least Reeves. Reeve. That's it. Alright. I know there's not one. Okay. of detail. Before I get into Juliet Has a Gun or Alice Brooklyn on this replica stuff, before I go on, you see this old bottle? You see how it's like actual rope wrapped around the lid? On this one, it's like, it feels glued. It feels like, I mean, it is still rope, but it's not, it just feels less handmade. It feels, do you know what I'm talking about? Okay. So, here's my mini jazz club. Look at these little coffers. These are so cute. Little coffers. Here's my other bubble bath, and here's by the fireplace. By the fireplace is like Christmas spices. It's very warm. Clove, I think, stands out the most. Let's see. And then, yeah, there's a mini jazz club too. I don't know if I'm gonna get through all those little samples, but let's talk about Juliet Has a Gun. Let's talk about Juliet Has a Gun, then we'll talk about Alice Brooklyn. So Juliet Has a Gun, honestly, mad respect. I've had no complaints any of their scents. Maybe ones that aren't my personal favorites, but they are all extremely well formulated according to my nose. Is that all the ones I have from them right now? No. So I'm just kind of collecting the ones I'm going to talk about because I don't want to get overwhelmed, and then I can kind of map what order I'm going to go in. I should have done this originally, but I'm doing it now, so get wrecked. There's a lot. There's a lot to get into. Okay, I actually not gonna get into those. I think I've actually mapped it out. Okay, do you want to know how many are left? Do you want to know how many are left? 21. Goodness gracious. Okay. So, Juliet Has a Gun. I have see that. And then this is kind of a raspberry chocolate smell in a most adult fashion. I love it. It's delicious. It's gone. I want more. Damn it. And then another food smelly one that they have that I love. Pear Ink. I'm remembering one that I had from them that was rosy that I gave away because I didn't love, but I don't remember what it was called. But Pear Ink is kind of a, well, it's pear. It's fresh and fruity. It's green, fruity. It's very plain. It's not aggressively pear. I've smelled pear scents that make me think I put on a Claire's lip balm. This is very understated. Speaking of understated, there's Ode to Dullness. I love these, by the way, these bottles. They're heavy butts so that you can set them down and they don't want to knock over. Because I've had problems knocking over perfume. It breaks. So, this is a big plus. Ode to Dullness is not a skin smell, but it is a plain smell, kind of like Freudian slip. I used to love that game. Pear Ink is like a white wine. Ode to Dullness is like a vermouth. It's very white musk for sure. White florals probably too. I'm not sure actually the notes in this. I should look into it. It's really nice. I could wear this every day, every damn day. I'm surprised it's not gone. I think it's because I don't want it to be, but I've definitely used it more than the Pear Ink. So the thing with Juliet Has a Gun, they have something really special. They have a trick up their sleeve, and that's the Not a Perfume. I have both versions, the regular Not a Perfume and the almost gone Not a Perfume Superdose. Superdose just meaning it's a little stronger. But I'm not sure how that's possible because it's only one ingredient. It must be how much they water it down. But the only scent ingredient is an artificial amber scent, and it's very not something you wear by itself. It's not a perfume. They mean that. It's something you spray down before your perfume. And then your perfume once it's dry. And it's like a perfume primer. It brings it out. It locks it down. It allows your... It's genius shit for someone who's addicted to perfume like me and is obsessed with staying, keeping it on all day, even when it's not the strongest scent. It's an amplifier. It's a perfume amplifier. It's genius. I'm addicted to it. And oh, maybe you can't hear that. I could hear it. We'll see about that. I do watch all of these later. I hope you know. I force myself to go through what you go through. Almost missed one. It was 22. It was actually 22. While we're talking, this is a good time. While we're talking about skin scents and subtle scents, let me open my heart to you about the Glossier You perfume. This solid perfume, this is very much dug into. Oh dear. This is number one, just an amazing fidget. The mechanism that it's like heavy and it goes both ways. Oh, and it's got this nice finger hold, and it's a little dirty because I've had it so long, and it's this beautiful pink. Okay, that's just the packaging. Let's get to the actual perfume here. First of all, nobody does a solid perfume enough anymore. Solid perfume underrated. You warm it up with your hand. You apply it. Okay, this is mostly white musk and amber. I don't know if there's really much else going on with this scent other than, I mean, the point is that it's supposed to flux with your skin smell and smell like you. I must like how I smell because it smells amazing. I've had people tell me that I smell good with this and other people don't, that it doesn't work on. They've smelled it on other people that it smells bad on, but it smells good on me. Not to toot my own horn, but I must smell good. So I cannot. I have a roller ball of this that's basically empty. I want the big one. There's good. high likelihood I will buy the big one within the next year. Problem is I have to finish some of this other crap first. I got a while ago. I do have one that I kind of regret buying, at least a couple. We'll get to that. That's a different section. So let's see here. Let's do Ellis Brooklyn next. Ellis Brooklyn is interesting. They have some hard hitters for me and some real stinkers. Sun fruit seems really popular. I think it stinks. Genuinely do not like that smell. But I don't like cactus fruit, and I don't like agave, and I don't like tequila. So if you like anything cactusy, maybe it's for you. This one is a rhubarb lavender white musk. Can you tell I have some favorites? Rose, white musk are pretty much. There's got to be some patchouli going on here that I've missed. We'll get there. So, speaking of, sorry, that was aggressive. I'm gonna have to put a warning. Like, it's seriously in the description. That was at 26 minutes in. That was a horrifying set of sounds. I was actually dead terrified right now. Okay. We made it out alive. Rhubarb, white musk, lavender. It's very androgynous. I spray it on my knees, like the insides of my knees. I never wear this on my upper body. This is a lower body scent, unless kind of a deodorant move, but this is a sweat spot smell. I don't know how else to describe that. It smells so good with sweat and not by itself. That's gross if you don't understand that musk is sweat, so, or otherwise bodily materials. Yeah, hate to inform you. Musk means it's from an animal. We're animals. We like animal smells. I hate to inform you. I don't want to be bearer of bad news here, but. So I like this one, but it needs its places. But obviously I've used a shit ton of it. So, let's see here. I've had sweet for quite. I'm not gonna tell how much it's gone. I think this is a replacement. I think I already finished one of them. But I didn't need a bigger one. You know what I mean? No, I don't know what I mean because I buy big ones. I don't need all the time. Anyway, sweet is marshmallow, and it's. What else is going on in this smell? Well, they got the name right. It's sweet. It's not sugary marshmallow, though. It's almost like marshmallow, the plant. Smell? You know what I mean? Marshmallow is a plant. No, I know that too. I gotta spray this and smell it. Oh, it's like fruity. It's like a lemon almost, like the floral part of a lemon. But not any of the savory parts either. The very, yeah, that's nice. It's bright. White wine, again, very much in the pear ink side of things. This is après. This is so strong. The smell of juniper. If you want to smell like gin, like you just down some gin. The way that Jazz Club is bourbon, this is gin. I don't know, this is the perfect way to put it. Stop it. Stop it, you. Okay. You've been chosen, since you won't stop falling over. Here we have the original purchase. Not original of all, original between these two. Good Girl, Carolina Herrera. I always want to say. That is what I always want to say, and I always think I'm wrong. Carolina Herrera. Anyway, it's Good Girl. It's the body mist. Addictive. It's like an almond amber floral situation. Oh, it's delicious. I could eat that. Oh, it's so good. Big fan. Big fan. So I tried Very Good Girl because I figured I would like that even more. No, this is way worse. Not a big fan. It's kind of like, it smells chemically. Yeah, no, not a big fan. Like it that way. Okay, well, just because I don't like something doesn't mean everyone won't like something. If I can offer it to someone and they go they like it, then why wouldn't I give it to them? It's not like, oh no, this perfume sucks, I gotta find someone to pass it off to. It's like, I hope I can find someone who enjoys this, because I don't. I don't know why I'm defending myself to you. You didn't say anything. But next, some regrets while we're on the topic. Some more regrets. This is Dulce by Rosie Jane. It smells like shit. It smells like vanilla in a can for the home from Williams Sonoma. Like, it is so stupid. Do not waste your money. This is a room spray at best. At best, is a bad room spray. Do not waste your money. Also, the thing doesn't even fit in the bottle, so come on. This is Mongerlain. I don't know how you say the G. By titular Guerlain, whatever. It's very mature, we'll say it like that. Again, oh, but it's nice. This is the kind of thing I go and spray on my clothes, like Black Opium. Oh, that's the one. That's the missing link from between Pink Sugar and Velvet Orchid. I wore Black Opium first. For years I wore Black Opium because it's a gourmand. It's a simple, sweet gourmand. It's delicious. It smells like hazelnut and vanilla and coffee and caramel. It's fucking delicious. I love Black Opium. But I can't wear it anymore because I'm not that sweet anymore. I have to come off as abrasive as I am, at least slightly. But my clothes, I want those to smell sweet, so in the closet, love it. I like this stuff. It's weird, but I like it. It's way too much. It wasn't that expensive though. It was kind of on sale, I think, and I can see why. This is kind of a Macy's smell. I can put it like that. Some more that are like, before we finish off with the real hard hitters, Joe Malone and Aaron. So here's another kind of I would never buy this again. These two, and then one that I do. This is a repeat, but I don't wear except for safe occasions, and the season has passed, so it will be away for a while. This is a fucking. It's not a crack. It's just a shitty bottle. Okay. Fresh makes soap, so I should have known that the perfume would smell like soap. It is a lychee smell, but it's not a good lychee smell. And it's not even, it's described as sugar lychee. It's not jammy. It doesn't smell like a sweet lychee. It smells like a lychee had a liposuction. I don't know. It's not advanced. I'm gonna look for another lychee perfume. And then here's Kayali Yum Pistachio Gelato 33. What the fuck does that mean, first of all? And second of all, it's not actually, like, I've had pistachio candles, I've had pistachio body lotion, I've had pistachio ice cream, I've had pistachio. Actually, that's probably actual pistachios. But this smells like none of those things. It smells more like almond than pistachio. So it is nutty, it is sweet, but they missed the mark. And lastly on this list, but quite deliciously, Sol de Janeiro makes lotion, the Bum Bum Cream. Yeah, those guys, they make perfume too. This shit, I've gotten so much more relaxed about my cursing as this video went on. I'm sorry. Genuinely, this is not child appropriate. Sol Cheirosa 62. Cheirosa? I don't know how you say that. This is a nut smell. I mean that in every sense of the word. It smells not like that, but it smells like everything I want to put in my coffee. If I could turn this into a coffee creamer, I would. It's delicious. It's incredible. It's like coconut, almond, pistachio, hazelnut, toffee deliciousness. It's crazy. I could huff it. But how often do you want to smell that good? Basically, only when you're wearing sunscreen do you need to smell that good. So this season, I mean, I still wear sunscreen all fall and winter and spring on my face, but I don't have to wear it all over my body when I'm covering my skin. So it's no longer necessary, and I really should have taken it on vacation, and I forgot, and now I'm really sad. But you know, at least they still make it. For a while it wasn't in stock, so I was really sad. But they brought it back. Okay. Jo Malone. 2, I don't think I would actually buy for myself. I have actually bought the one and then I didn't end up wanting it. Myrrh and Tonka. Jo Malone. Very strong. And it does smell like Tonka and myrrh. That's pretty much. Tonka bean. That's another thing that's in probably half of these that I forgot to bring up. Now I sound like a real dumbass. Myrrh and Tonka. It does smell very heavy on the myrrh. Also probably some patchouli going on. It is very strong. But it's good. I like it. If you want to smell like incense. And then wood, sage, and sea salt. I actually probably would buy this. Because it's so plain. Well, that makes you smell like a wet wipe in the best way. Wow, that's fucking delicious. Okay. But that's a very masculine thing about smelling like a wet wipe that I don't think I'm actually into in the fall. That's a spring thing, to smell wet and clean. In the fall, I want to smell kind of musty, like the leaves. So this is another one that's out of season right now, but oh, the bottle. Oh, how the bottle bottles. Look at that. Look at that. It's incredible. This is English pear and sweet pea. Now this is how you do a pear perfume. Also sweet pea. Just an incredible thing to put in a perfume. They should more vegetable perfumes, please. I know it's sweet pea flour, but use the peas next time, okay? I wanted this to smell like green peas. It does not, but it's good. I like it. It's everything adult about the sweet pea scent that Bath and Body Works had for a very long time. It's that, but extremely grown up. It's fruity in the most sangria way. I love it. I can't stop comparing fruit, like white fruit ones to white wine, but how else do you describe it? Okay. And then this is my daily driver of all time. I could wear this every day. I have no qualms any time of day. I bought this bottle this summer. It is so almost gone. Not almost gone. So very gone for how little time I've had it, is what I was trying to say, and I said it completely backwards. Poppy barley. You like beer? You like a nice Miller High Life? the beer smell that comes off of this is like no other. It's incredible. I could just huff it. I could just sit here and huff it. I could put this on before I go to bed, put this on when I wake up, put this on when I'm leaving the house, put this on with everything else. It never doesn't go. I could actually not. This is one I can't describe. Because I don't know what the fuck poppy smells like. I also think barley smells like most other grains. What in particular about barley? Is it barley malt? I don't know. But it's incredible. They made an elixir with this one. This is a potion. Something's enchanted about this. Okay. We're getting to the last two. Those. This one isn't nearly as special as the last one. The last one I just got tonight. And that's why it's so special, because it's my birthday present to myself. My birthday's not for a couple weeks, but it was only a few left. And what if it was gone forever and they changed the formula? You see what I'm saying? So this is the cutest little cover you've ever seen. And it's just a little, you gotta flip it and then lid it on yourself. But if you like honeysuckle, give this one a shot, because this is the most pure honeysuckle scent I've ever smelled. I'm into French style perfumery where you isolate a scent and emphasize it rather than combine a bunch, because I like to combine them myself. So I want one rose, one musk, one this, one that. I spray them on, I do the mixing. So this, when I want just honeysuckle to add, this is incredible. But it's so cute, I don't want to use it, I don't want to finish it and it be gone, so alas. Okay. Drum roll, please. Rose de Grasse. Grasse being the perfume capital of France. This is one of those reflective, oh, there you can see it. Rose de Grasse. Aaron, let me just, this is real rope. So I'm talking about them handmade details that's not glued on. Someone did that. If you like rose, if you like rose water, if you like fresh roses, if you like the smell of fresh roses, this is your holy grail. I promise it is worth every cent. And that is many of them. Do you want to really know how much I spent on this? Because I had to do pay it for. Has that? Yeah. Higher. Nope. Higher. Not that high. Jesus. $275. I know. But it smells like you plucked a rose off a bush and rubbed it on yourself. I thought you couldn't pay for a smell like that, but actually you can. It's something money can buy. And I bought it. And I have it. And I'm going to wear it. This and poppy barley, and maybe one of the skin smells. That will be my heaviest rotation for the rest of time. Because this is going to change my life. This is change my brain chemistry. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I actually just had a blast. I've been meaning to make a video like this for a while because I always try to think of how to do a perfume store roleplay, a perfume pass off of a perfume friend. And not every video needs to be a roleplay. I can just talk to you. So, hope you enjoyed this, like I said, as much as I did. Still gonna make the journal video, book recs, probably put those together. And I have a couple of ideas, but thank you for watching. This is kind of a chunky video. All right. Go Falcons. Okay.